Good afternoon, everyone. I am JD Owl, and you're listening to the Gen X Talk Show. And this is three old school friends. We're going back 30 plus years now.
Yeah.
All decided we'd sit around and coming of the ages together. And so over here to my immediate left is Mr. Big Mike.
How are you doing?
Some people call him Anthony Steele. I'm still looking for the casting couch segment of that somewhere, but can't find it. And then we got Jabari.
AKA Jab Shakur. What's going on, man?
Oh, yeah.
What is this I'm drinking?
So today we're kicking off the show drinking a little bit of this Mount Gay. Let me see if I can get it in the screen here.
And I'm drinking out of a coffee cup.
Yeah, there it is.
Hold on, let me hold my pinky up like that.
Hey,
That's cool.
hey, this one needed a little bit of inebriation as we're going back and unfolding the times where our parents would discipline us with the rod. So we're going to call this show Spare the Rod, Spoil the Child.
Oh, yeah?
That's it.
Give me a switch.
Get me a Switch. So we're not talking about the Nintendo Switch. No way. We're talking about the old school kind that used to be used on your backside. So let's kick this show off and really get right down to it. And I think, you know, as we are getting older and we look back on how we were raised,
Right.
we're talking corporal punishment. Should it be used?
Yeah.
You know, but in today's world, it's a taboo to even talk about it.
Yeah.
You know, now if you even yell at a kid wrong, you get a spit gland in their eye, you know, they're going to say you're abusive and CPS can be called on you.
Yeah.
But do kids still need to be disciplined with a Switch? What do you guys think?
I say, hell yeah.
Absolutely.
It doesn't have to be a switch, though. Maybe a belt. Either one. But, yeah, definitely.
Well, just to be clear and kick the show off, some of our background. So
Right.
I have three kids, 15, 17, and 21. You have one daughter. She's 17.
17, yeah. She's going to prom tonight, too.
Oh, shit.
Boy, I can't wait. I'm excited.
Oh, you're going to do the whole meet the
We're doing all that shit. Yeah, I'll send you all that stuff. I'll post it on Facebook. Yeah, we're doing all that red carpet and all that shit. Put stuff on the garage. I don't know. Whatever her and her mom put together. But yeah.
But you're going to have to meet the guy, right?
She's not going with a guy.
Oh,
yeah, we'll talk about that probably in the
No,
show.
that's all right. I was going to talk about maybe you ought to bring the belt out and tell him I'll whoop your ass.
Oh, yeah, we are. It's still a story to tell.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We'll
It's still a
uphold
story
it.
to tell. We might talk about it a little bit.
Mike, you're still no children?
I don't have any kids.
Are you
so-
shooting blanks, Mike, or you not having sex or what? I'm sorry, man. I should've-
What?
I mean, we just went straight to that.
I'm sorry, Mike. Hey, man, I got to put you on the spot. No, I'm just playing. I'm really playing.
No, for me, I just haven't. Because I've always been that person who was careful, and I didn't want to have kids until I was financially ready to have kids. And that didn't happen until yesterday.
Mhm.
So, no, I don't have kids.
So let's kick off with, how did your parents discipline you? Did you guys get your ass whooped?
Hell yeah.
Give me an example.
This is how it went in my house. It was this. I was the oldest of three, so they always started with me. My dad started with me. My grandmother started with me. Big Mama, everybody started with me. And they worked their way down. And usually I get my ass whipped and my brother. And by the time you get to my sister, it was, you see what I did to your brother? You see what I did to them? You want me to do you next time? No, sir. And that was it.
That was it.
They never started at the end. I mean, you know, with the youngest, they always started at the oldest. I got whippings for everything. Everything. And I deserved them, too. I'm not going to lie, I deserved them.
Oh, yeah.
But I think I didn't deserve them that bad all the time.
You
But-
felt like they were a little over the top?
I mean, of course, as a kid, yeah. But looking back, probably, I ran, too. I knew how to run, hide on the roof. But I will say this, once I got older, I didn't get too many whippings. I'm going to say over maybe 12, 13. But in those younger days,
You needed it.
oh, yeah.
Were you wild?
No, I mean, I was just a kid. I was a boy.
You're just a boy.
Yeah,
man.
but my parents believed in that. My dad, he believed in that.
Yeah, he straightened you out.
Oh, yeah. Man, he wasn't home, that acting up, your mama.
Yeah.
When your daddy get home, you going to get it.
Oh,
I
shit.
remember at home, you know, when daddy get home about 5:30, get around 5 o'clock. Mama, if I be good right now, till daddy get home, you going to tell him? Mama, What if I go clean up the house, the whole house, Mama? You gonna tell Dad? That was my experience.
Well, what about you, Jeremy? Did you get a lot of whoopings when you were a kid?
I did, as a matter of fact, yes. Not by my dad. My dad was a gentle giant. He was a 6'2", 300-pound guy. Was just a real big dude, loving, warm-hearted. He just didn't want to be disciplinarian.
That's cool.
My mom, yeah, he was like that. My mom, she was the only one, and she was a 5'5", kind of a smaller woman, if you will, and she had a little, she was a little portly in those days. Don't say I say things she can whoop my ass right now, right? Well, my knee jerk already kicked up. Where's she at? But we would come in sometimes late from school. Matter of fact, playing with you guys, and it would be dark, and we had that. If y'all remember my street lamp.
Yep, I remember that.
You remember that street lamp?
That was our street lamp too.
That was our street. Yeah,
yeah, everybody's.
Yeah. And then
On Romney and Pebbleford.
and Pinehurst.
Pinehurst, yeah,
Yep.
Pinehurst and Romney.
That's right.
I had a different street lamp, and sometimes mine came on earlier than y'all's. So that wasn't fair.
Well, yeah, and here's the thing. My mom, she had guerrilla tactics, dude. Like, she would be hiding in some places, and you'd be walking, lurking, looking for her, knowing she's going to come, and then when she didn't jump out, right when you start getting relaxed, she'd be pulling out a shoe and knocking the shit out of the head with you and smacking your ass because she was little, so she put all she could do in it.
Yeah,
But
my mom too was like that.
Oh man, what about you, Mike?
I have to say that mine's a lot like yours, Jeremy, in the sense that my dad, he really wasn't the person who handed out the ass whoopings. He was more, I can't call him a gentle giant because when he did, they were the absolute most destructive beatings I've ever had in my life.
Oh shit!
But
Damn.
he didn't like doing it. My mom loved doing
Yeah.
it.
She
It
liked
was,
whipping
it was
you?
an art form for
Yeah.
her.
Did they say the whole "this hurts me more than it hurts you" shit?
No,
Hell no.
no,
We
she
ain't
got
had
pleasure
anything.
out of beating ass.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
it didn't hurt my mom at all.
I remember your mom.
So what was the worst scenario that you guys got caught doing that you can remember just pops out in your mind like, God, I wish I'd never.
I did this. I got in trouble in the first grade, and I forged my dad's signature on like a paper
Oh shit!
that your parents had to sign, and thought I got away with it. Like, teacher said nothing to me, nobody said nothing. And so when my dad got the call or whatever, I think it was more embarrassing to him, that I did it. And my brother did it too later, and his was real good. But anyway, I think it more embarrassed my dad, so that made him even more pissed. So yeah, I got the worst with it. My mom would just throw stuff. I ain't gonna lie, she get mad. She just whatever she find to throw. So that probably happened a lot. But that's probably was the worst when I was in the first grade. And that probably was the worst whipping I ever had.
Oh my!
We called them whoopings.
Whooping.
Yeah, that was the worst whooping.
Get your
ever
lashings.
got. Yeah, I should have never signed because you're acting up in school. That's one thing. Then when you got the report, you didn't come home and tell me. Then you didn't sign my name and gave it to this teacher. Got this woman up here thinking I didn't wrote this. Man, I got it. My dad probably remember that, man. Shout out to my dad. And my dad was big like me. He was just short. Right?
Yeah,
short.
he was.
He was short and stocky looking.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it was like them whoopings. I wish my mama. I'd rather my mama hit me with a pot than my daddy hit me with a belt.
Yeah.
Yeah. My daddy
nah.
gonna swing that belt harder.
Well, Dad,
than
yeah, Mom.
Then
Dad,
my mama gonna throw that pot. She can throw a pot. It ain't gonna hurt his back.
No. There's a real thing when Dad comes in.
And I would move.
The only time I ever got smacked is when I messed up, and I didn't even mean it. But back in the 90s, if y'all remember, you're like, bitch, what? Bitch, what?
Oh, no, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't.
Well, back.
Yeah, that didn't happen. You were
We
the
didn't use
only
the big word.
person
You know what
I
I'm saying?
knew who could curse in front of
Yeah.
the parent.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. My parents were cool with that, not at them,
Yeah.
but we talked that way.
Yeah,
Yeah, we were hillbillies, man. You guys, I mean, we were fucking dude. But one time,
Saying damn could get my ass whooped.
Mm-hmm.
one time, I was with my mom.
Only person allowed to cuss in my house is me.
I was vacuuming one day, and I thought she wasn't around me. She was yelling at me and getting mad at me because I wasn't doing a good job. I was like, bitch, what? And she heard it. She goes, what did you say? And my dad heard it. And all I remember is just seeing stars.
Damn.
I just woke up. I just like, he almost knocked me out. And I remember seeing stars. And I was like, what the fuck just happened?
Mm-hmm.
And he looked over at me and goes, you never talked to your mom like that. And I was like,
yeah.
hell yeah, I never did ever again. That was the one and only time I could ever be smacked on my dad.
Yeah. Some people got spankings, some people got grounded. What about you, Mike?
Oh man, for me, the worst one I got, and this is really fucked up when I think about it. Okay, I was out playing with friends of mine a couple of streets away, and it started raining. It started raining real hard. So I went inside my friend's house, and I stayed there until the storm stopped. My mistake was I didn't call anybody. I didn't call home. I didn't say nothing to nobody. Man. Yeah.
How are you supposed to call
Well,
home?
I was at my friend's house. I could get
Back in those days, you didn't have it in your pocket. You had to find a phone.
So I didn't talk to anyone about it. And the storm lasted for like an hour or two. And when the storm ended, I hung out with my friends a little bit longer. That was my second mistake. And then I came home. And as soon as I got home, I saw that my dad was home. And this was during the summer on work day. As soon as they saw me, my mom went straight to the tree and started pulling the switch.
Damn.
My friends were right there behind me. You know, they were on their way home too. My mom starts beating my ass right there on the spot. I
remember those days.
And I went running inside the house. And I get inside. My mom beats my ass in the house. And I'm thinking it's over. I'm sitting in my room crying.
I think I remember this.
I remember this too. If I don't remember this, I remember.
Yeah.
Your mom would be on the porch like this with her hand on her hip, looking.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think I remember I'm more scared of Mike's mom than anyone else.
Yeah, that happened. Again, I'm in my room. I'm like
hymns on the hill
crying.
With that switch in
I got my ass whooped. And my dad walks in with his big leather belt. And I was like, but mom already. And my dad just looked at me like, nah. I had to come home from work today looking for you.
Oh yeah. I used to get them kind of good ass whoopers too.
Yeah.
When you mess up that overtime, like you get in trouble at school or something, your daddy got to take off work and it's going to whatever mess up his overtime mean. That's
I had to come home from work.
Yeah, you get an extra ass whooping.
That cost of money is coming out of your ass. Damn.
It's going down. And my dad beat my ass that day. And I was just like, it wasn't, I just forgot to call. I didn't forget ever again.
Yeah.
No matter what, I'm calling home.
Call right now.
Look, this is where I'm at.
Your mom was scary. I remember some shit there. I'm just, now you're thinking about it, I was like, damn. But do you, Jabari, have you ever had to spank your daughter?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. The first time I spanked my daughter, I cried.
How did you do it? How old was she?
Maybe 2, 3.
Yeah.
The terrible 2s. And
yeah.
I don't even think I just spanked her. I think like.
You just swatted her a little bit.
She stuck her hand, in the thing, and I popped her or something. And I'll never forget, she was like, Daddy, you hurt me. She was little. And man, I cried. I did spank her. And I cried, bro, the first time. And then one time, we've only had one bad episode. And she was doing something she didn't have any business doing on the social media, and I had grounded her from her phone. I took her phone from her, but when they go back and forth to the mom's house, so I guess her mom let her get on there, but I told her no. So I just turned her phone off, and so that was because she was already on punishment. But then what she actually did on social media, I was going to spank her for. And my daughter literally told me, you already grounded me. You're not going to whip me too.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Did you?
That was her first and only time we had a bad episode. No, I remember she took off like she was going to run away. And I had to grab her dang the wrestler back to the house. By the time I got done doing all that, I couldn't whip her because I would have hurt her. I still got this. Let me wait. I would have hurt her. But that was probably I haven't really whipped my daughter very many times. She's a girl.
Yeah.
So once they go to, forming and this. You really can't.
You don't even touch them anymore.
Yeah,
like,
you don't.
Just
Yeah,
give me a hug.
when she was little, she got a couple of them because you got to. I mean, you have to.
Yeah,
There's no way you
strong.
can say, "Oh, usually my voice would work," but you know, I'd have to. But she's a pretty good child. I'm not gonna lie. And now, like I tell her, she's at the age now where
she's almost an
like
adult.
yeah,
now.
like whipping
Grown.
you is not gonna matter. It's
grown.
if you mess up, the punishments you're gonna get, the consequences now are they're worse.
They're on your own now. Yeah,
life
just
is gonna teach you. Yeah,
life's going. You know, it's crazy. I don't think I've ever spanked my 3 kids because I never got spankings by my dad.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever, not once, have done it, but I've yelled at them real hard, you know, and I've gotten upset with them, you know, a few times and whatnot. But I will tell you that her mom, now, like her mom or my kid's mom, she'll fucking whoop them every 5 seconds.
Yeah.
What about your
No, man, I don't even want to talk about that. My little girl probably run over her mama. If her mama would never see this show, she probably, I don't even know. They have that women's thing going on, you know, where she's become, you know, girls, when they become teenagers, they more bump heads with their mom. It's like some female stuff. I stay out of it. I pretty much, me and my little girl's mom I don't like to use the word co-parenting because I don't believe that. We're both full parents. We're just parenting, but we're not married, of course.
Do y'all get along?
Yeah. When it comes to my little girl, oh yeah, I got a great little girl mama.
Yeah, good.
As far as how we work with my child, I ain't gonna lie.
Y'all are good. Oh yeah,
oh,
I do
no,
too.
not good. Great.
Yeah.
I respect that woman. I'll say that.
Good.
But some of their stuff is female stuff, so I just But if she's disrespectful to her mom, I get on her for that. And if her mom, like, if she was on some type of punishment there, when she's at my house, she's on the same punishment.
Yeah.
Like, far as that go, we're pretty good. Now, I will admit her mama she didn't eased up on some times where we talk and say we're going to do this, and then she gets over there with her, and, hey, that ain't what we said. And then I end up looking like the bad guy.
Yeah.
I've had that happen a few times, but, we're past those days.
Yeah.
But she definitely didn't get her ass whooped like we did.
Oh,
hell
yeah.
no.
I see. My kids don't know that life.
Hell no, that's abuse now.
We'll
be in prison for what we got. and grounding, I ground my daughter a lot.
Yeah.
See, we didn't have nothing to get grounded from.
No.
I mean, going outside, but we didn't have a lot of stuff. And then for a lot of years, me and my brother and sister shared the same room.
Yeah.
So you can't really ground one without grounding the other. So we more got whippings over grounding. And
dude,
I'm gonna get my whip and go back outside and play.
Dude, in today's world, all you got to do is take their cell phone. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, dude, they'd rather get a whooping than get their phones taken.
Oh man, you're gonna fight. That episode that me and my daughter had, where that was for me trying to take her phone.
Damn.
And then gonna whip her too. Oh no, she said you ain't doing that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's some funny ass shit, dude. I don't know, man. I mean, back in the day, I don't know, my mom. You know what? She threw logs and shit at me.
Yeah, my mom threw shit too.
Yeah, see, if we had throwers, man, I don't know.
Threw everything.
I might give my phone over some of the shit that got chunked at me.
Yeah.
You know, I remember one time back in the 90s, y'all remember the Rodney King beating?
Yeah.
Rodney King?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we all remember that.
And I used to think, one time I was getting my ass whipped so bad, I swear to God, I thought I related to Rodney King. I was like, man, I'm getting beat like Rodney King.
Caught it. Yeah, we caught it.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, my God. So we talked about the worst thing you did to get an ass whooping for, but as far as they go, like I said, my mom she got brutal with it. She got artistic with it. Like we had basically graduations. We went from the bare hand to the belt to the switch. Now, did y'all ever have parents that let you pick your own switch? Because that was some bullshit.
That was my friend Nikki. That was like family / friend. That was her mama, Miss Bullet. We called her Miss Davis. Rest in peace to her. She babysit everybody at Holly Hills. Whole Holly Hills, we stayed at her house. You gonna pick your switch. Yeah, she gonna let you go. And this is a little kid, 4 or 5. Yeah, you ain't gonna act up in my house. I ain't gonna lie. I don't care who you are.
Yeah.
You could be bad at school, anywhere. You ain't acting up over there. Acting up in there like acting up in Sunday school.
Yeah.
Yeah, you ain't.
Now, see, my mom
and them didn't use switches. We just used belt.
My mom would use
She didn't let me pull a switch. We didn't pull switches because she liked to craft switches.
Mm-hmm.
Like she would take two of them, put them together, tie them together with a rubber band, and then she'd take some tape and make a handle at the bottom.
She playing pencil break with switches.
I'm telling you,
She making sure it don't break.
ass whoopins were in art form for my mom.
Damn.
And that was her switch.
And she enjoyed it, liked it?
Oh, I mean, I don't think she liked it, but she knew it was coming, and
so she got up in it.
It was her time to shine.
Her time to shine on that ass.
Yeah.
Damn.
And she was ready to put it on you. And
That's crazy.
Damn.
that's how that went down. I mean, but there were graduations with it too. There were like different levels. Like I went from the bare hand to the belt to the switch. But eventually the extension cord came into play.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now that should be abuse. That's like
that's a little
slave day.
I'm like,
okay. Now with the
that's like my grandmama
cord,
did that type of stuff.
With the extension cord, she let you keep your pants on.
Yeah.
oh shit! I was about to say, that makes a mark. You know, we got to say this.
Yeah.
I think you agree. We are fortunate that we really didn't get abuse.
Yeah.
Like there's kids I went to school with that I
They
had
got
like
abused.
yeah, like
Yeah.
blood and like scarring
Yeah.
and
Because I started getting hit once I got older. The
because
15, 16, I didn't get whipped. Like my dad, he
Smacked
gonna
you.
pop you right in the chest or thump you on the head.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a lot of that.
Yeah.
That hurt. They make you.
I bet it did, man.
When you go to thinking you tough and buck up to your daddy,
oh no.
and he pop you in that chest, get you right back to 8 years
Does the-
old. You go from 16 to 18, and what?
Does he still have the bluff on you?
Huh?
Does your dad still have bluff on you now?
What that mean?
Bluff? Like are you afraid of him now?
Hell no.
Because you're like twice his size now.
Yeah, but I respect him though.
No, I
That's
know.
the
I
difference.
don't mean it like
no.
it. Yeah.
No. I'm being for real. Like,
Yeah.
no, you're not scared, but you always have that respect. That's what's good about it. It's like that elephant when they tie him up to that little ball, and that elephant can move that ball all day, but he remembers, and so he don't ever try.
Yeah.
I would never try to book. Like, I probably try to book up to my dad then as an adolescent or a teenager, but I would never book up to my dad now. We both respect each other.
Well, no, but now he's an old man now.
Yeah.
Could you take your dad, 40-year-old Jabari, 40-year-old dad who wins?
Me? Me? He know it. He know it. Yeah, he know easy win, but
Well, you were like a pro fighter too
like
for a while.
Yeah,
you know?
but like we would see. That's the thing. My dad, if you really get to know him, he ain't even mean or tough or nothing.
Nah, I remember your dad. He was cool.
he just, he was just
Disciplinarian.
Yeah, there you go. He was a disciplinarian, and he was a man. He was a real
Yeah,
man. Like
nothing wrong with that.
you gonna respect him. You gonna do right. You gonna raise you right. But just like a bad actor, a beat up. No, I don't think my dad. He was a church dude. He wasn't ever that. He wasn't that type. But when you was little, you didn't know that. You know what I mean? When you're a kid, you look at your daddy. He's like,
Yeah, he's the
yeah,
big.
your daddy, the king of the block to you. But nah, he
Well, we got some.
I think I would still be scared of my dad today.
for real.
Yeah.
Your dad was a big guy.
Yeah.
Your
he
dad
was
was
a
a-
big guy. He was very
He had a look
disciplined,
about him.
And he
Yeah,
was a
and mom, too.
disciplinarian.
Yeah,
Yeah,
your dad had a look too. He was real congenial though. I remember.
My dad looked like Ice Cube, man.
Yeah,
That's
he
what everybody-
did.
that's
He
what everybody
did.
thought. And so you just, I
But
was scared of my dad. when I
Your
was
dad,
little.
your dad and your brother look real similar.
You think so?
Just in the shape, like you're bigger, like you're just a bigger
That's
dude.
just since we've been grown. Everybody say my brother don't look like none of us.
No, maybe
Like,
I.
light skin, milkman baby. Like,
I'd have to
he
see
looked
your
like
dad
my
now.
He looked like my dad's father.
Oh,
Now, my brother light skin.
He's a.
Yeah, but I guess
Hey, shout out real quick to Noah Duffin. He's watching, talking about how he got whooped with the belt a few times. Amy Singer sounds like she's watching the show too. Just doing a few shout outs to everyone looking. We certainly appreciate you commenting and being part of the show. But
man, tell them about the internet thing. Tell them about the email.
which
Go
one?
ahead. About the email, join the email. Go ahead and speak on it.
Oh, about
Do you guys like pizza?
oh yeah.
We like pizza.
Tell them what we need them to do, man.
Yeah, no, we're
Subscribe.
giving away free pizza to anyone watching the show. If you just direct mail us with your email,
Yeah.
Parade's Pizza. If you live in Dallas-Fort Worth area, we're going to give you guys a free large pizza.
And you got to subscribe to our YouTube. So when you email us, make sure you let us know you subscribe to our YouTube channel, Facebook, whatever you subscribe to.
Yeah.
Make them work a little bit.
Nah, get us. Hey, we're just trying to build our audience, and we'll give you some free pizza.
Yeah, we'll give you free pizza. If you got like 50 kids, Y'all got to share that piece.
Yeah, they'll get a half slice each.
Yeah. If you got a bunch of kids, you can't all email us and well,
Or just
you know
whip
what?
'em, or just whip 'em.
email us and subscribe. Go
Just
for
whip
it.
them and tell them to go to bed. You can
No
eat the
shit.
pizza.
So, what about today's kids? Because here's the thing. We got in trouble for some pretty black and white shit back then.
Yeah.
Staying out late, cussing a little bit, maybe not leaving the house looking a certain way.
Yeah.
Things like that. But kids today, man, I mean, they are in all kinds of shit.
Hell yeah.
So how do we discipline? Does it even really work? Can you?
Don't work. You have to. Well, this is just my take on it.
Yeah.
With my child, what I do, like I noticed my daughter, she was in not private school, but charter school. But it was almost like private school, like a real good science type academy. And my daughter was one way. And she was really into volleyball and select ball. And she wanted to go to public school to play sports. The moment she went to public school, she started wanting KD shoes, which are like Jordans, certain video game things she never asked for.
Yeah.
I believe that when we were young, it was we grew up in this do as I say, not as I do house.
Yeah.
We grew up in I don't care what everybody else is doing.
Yep.
You my kid. But I think as I got older, I think that you have to watch the environment you put your children in.
Yep.
Like you can't, like when my daughter's mom, there was an episode one time where, we didn't want her on social media and she snuck on there, this or that. And I felt like if you put her in a school where in class all the kids are on Instagram, you can't tell your child they can't be on Instagram. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well,
Hell,
that's
I don't
me.
even know how to get on it.
Yeah,
so,
but that's me though. I'm not gonna put you in an environment where everybody's on Instagram,
right.
and then say you can't be on there. That's gonna cause more problems.
Damn.
But like our parents, they didn't think like that.
Yeah.
They didn't give a damn.
No, they don't give two
my
shits.
dad knew.
No.
Whatever. Hey, but everybody got Jordans, Daddy. You gotta be going. Go to school to learn.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
You go to school
That's
to
the
learn,
difference.
not for a fashion show.
yeah, that's the difference. That's true. That's the difference. I believe. Like with now, if you're really gonna be a successful or an effective parent,
Yeah.
you gotta kind of let your way of thinking kind of go out the door, and don't get me wrong, we hold on to some stuff, but the world is changing.
And our generation,
Yeah,
we are the generation that
changed everything.
changed everything, and we're a transitional generation.
Right.
Let's face it, we went from no digital technology.
Yeah, we went from analog to digital.
You got it.
We went from analog to digital.
You're right. We're that. And so cell phones, games, communication, and it's like I get it. I understand what my kids have access to now. But it's hard as shit for me to police what they're doing wrong because I don't even follow them on these channels. So I don't know if they're like sending dick pics out, for everyone to look at. I don't, I don't know.
Right.
So I can't even punish them because I don't even know what they're doing wrong.
That's right. And that's what I said.
Sneaky little bastards.
Yeah, we have to understand that the world is changing, and some things that were from back then, they don't work for now. So of course, punishment and everything is totally different. And you can stick to the old way, but you're not going to be successful. There's no way you're going to be successful doing what our parents did the best with what they had. I tell people this story all the time. When we were kids, 3 kids in the house, eat bread. That was the number one thing. Eat a piece of bread, you get full. There's only, there's 3 kids, there's 3 pieces of chicken, there's a whole loaf of bread.
Right.
Everybody get 1 piece of chicken and eat as much bread as you can.
Yeah.
And in the 80s, when you're growing up poor or with multiple kids to survive, bread was a good thing.
Yeah, it was.
But we know in 2023, bread is like the worst thing for you. One of the worst things for you.
Sugars,
everything. It's
carbs, all that bullshit.
It doesn't even get mold on it anymore. It sucks.
Damn.
But what I'm saying is, like, at that time, it was good because it filled you up. It saved money. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm just using that as an example for people to
no.
understand. That's the same way it is with everything else. A lot of things that our parents taught us, they were good for back then because that was the best they had.
Yeah.
That was all the information they had.
Yep.
But as we get to know, man, no, you can't be, you're going to lose the battle. I know. I had to learn with my little girl. Because, like, especially with me and her mom divorcing and being a single dad and all that.
Yeah.
You got to learn. And a lot of stuff, man. Kids, they run shit, man.
Dude, it's crazy. Yeah, man, they do. And it's weird.
You're the bank. That's it.
They're, like I said, man, they're sneaky as fuck because I know back in the day, what we did wrong was obvious.
Yeah.
And I can't seem to figure out what they do. So
Yeah.
how do they get in trouble now? It's hard.
Man, my daughter's on Instagram. She's on TikTok. No matter how I try to find her, I can't. You think I don't know she has me blocked? Like she knows who I am.
She's got you fucking.
Yeah, but it's the thing. But I got a friend of
Got a
her. She don't
plan.
even know.
Oh,
I see every day. They show me everything. So it's like, I don't even care. But I know that I could put in anybody's name dang there, her nickname, nothing. I can put your name in. Something's going to come up.
Yeah.
Not my daughter.
No, that's good. She got you full. Look,
Yeah,
she got you full.
She don't have me fooled. I know. She
She's
probably has
straight.
me blocked.
She got you blocked.
She has to. That's what I'm saying. I can't find none of her stuff. But what I'm saying is the stuff that she's posting, I don't even care about.
Yeah.
But I'm just assuming this, you know.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I know guys and people that know her that, hey, this your daughter? Hey, so nothing's gonna ever be hid from me. But if I go to her and say, oh, you can't have this and all this shit, it's gonna start an argument or a fight. I just sit back and chill. I let her win the little battles.
Yeah.
Let them win. Let your children win those little battles, man. I win on the big stuff that really matters.
Yeah.
Get what I'm saying?
Oh,
But our
dude.
parents, they didn't do that. They wanted to win on
Every
everything.
fucking thing, dude.
That
My
shit
mom was like,
Yeah, because they controlled
fucking
everything.
militant.
Yeah, you can't. Your mom could tell you when we were kids, hey, Mike, Jeremy, can't go outside. Your life was over.
Yeah.
If I tell my daughter to stay in her room, if my mom told me to stay in my room right now, yeah, I can look at women naked on porn. I can do everything in my room.
That's why you take that phone.
Yeah, but I'm
Take
just
that
saying,
phone. Yeah.
But you love to stay, and if they're real smart, and they got a little money, they got another phone. You get a phone for $30 a month. I'm just saying, what kid don't have $30 a month? So you can actually have another phone.
Shit. And Mike's like, I didn't have $30 a month.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
For real.
They do now.
None of us had 30
Man,
bucks a month
my
back
daughter
then.
my daughter works at her job. She's 17, makes $14 an hour.
Where the fuck she work?
I ain't gonna tell everybody.
No, I mean, like
she works
fast
at a
food or
Walmart.
something,
No,
or-
she works at a Walmart.
Oh, okay, like a Walmart.
But
Yeah,
what
yeah.
I'm saying, but the Walmarts, what they're doing is, when I worked at Albertsons, minimum wage was $4.25. I made $4.35. So you would think minimum wage now is like $7-8.
Yeah.
You would think they would make $7-8.
Yep.
No. So the kind of money they're making, they can do stuff that we couldn't do.
That's nuts.
Yeah, and then they, like you talked about the internet.
Yeah.
They get hair and sell hair and shit. You know these motherfuckers are selling hair for $400 and $500.
Like their hair?
Not their hair, but like somebody's, like they're buying wigs and shit and
Like
a lot of these
Peruvian.
girls, like you show me a chick, like I know that you date black women.
Yeah.
A lot of those black
That's
women
not,
that you
you
date.
can let the people know. That's
yeah,
what I'm with.
Yeah, Jeremy's with all black women. Man, this dude looks like the slave master from
No shit.
Roots. Every woman you see, no, man. Anyway.
It's no secret.
I'm sorry, that's the
It's okay.
dream.
Well,
But no,
just a side plug for myself
but
when
what
I'm
I'm saying
calling all
is-
fours. I do lead
yeah,
5 tracks.
Well, something you may not know is that, like the picture you showed me.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you pull real hard, it's gonna come off.
Oh, I've already done it.
Yeah, that's a wig.
I know.
So they get these things and this hair and they put it on and they glue it or some shit.
No, it's weave and glue.
Yeah, and it looks just like their hair. Well, anyway,
If they do it right. I've had some
yeah,
crazy
yeah,
stories.
yeah.
Another
Well,
show.
what I'm basically saying is, like my daughter, different girls, they know where to get that like cheap,
I
and
see.
then sell it to girls. And then if the girl don't know how to do it, like you said, and your child knows how to do it, she can make $300, $400, $500 buying this stuff.
Damn.
Yeah, man, they're getting rich, bro.
That's the thing. Kids have opportunity today.
Yeah,
man. It's different.
so how can you tell your daughter or son they can't do certain things when they got money you don't even know about? You don't know that she got this hair from China and she put it on her friend's head and made $300 and bought the hair only for $150 and did it for $400, and she's got extra $250 that she can go. I don't know what you know what I mean? But our parents, we couldn't do that.
Shit, I'm about to go get my kid for a loan. I'll be like, I need some rent this month. You got a couple extra bucks
I
laying around?
guarantee you they got it, bro.
Yeah,
Whatever
probably.
they sell.
I mean, that makes me wonder. I mean, if kids got that kind of hustle, I mean, I want an extra $300 to $400.
We'll go get you
I'll
some
go
friends.
get some hair. I'll find some hair somewhere.
Yeah, man. It takes a long time to get it, though. I know that.
Well,
My
you
daughter-
know what
yeah.
I do know, because I do date black women, what I've learned about the hair thing. Number one, it fucking gets all over my house. Let's just be clear. It's ridiculous. Dude, I had people clean my house, and literally there's a ball of fur from black women. And the thing is, it's Chinese hair, though.
Yeah.
This shit's from Chinese villages.
Yeah,
It ain't black hair. It's long-ass Chinese
Poor
hair.
people in Asian countries get rich off selling poor black
Cutting their
people
fucking hair.
in America hair. Well, people who think they're poor, but they have 3 or 4 hair. Yeah.
Dude. And here's what's even crazy. One
cool,
time.
man.
One time.
Hey, don't y'all get mad at us.
No, don't get mad. I'm just talking facts.
Yeah, he loves y'all.
Yeah, no, I do, straight.
But, you all.
Here's the thing. At one time, this is the first and only time I ever did this. I was with a girl, and she's like, hey, I need to get my hair done, yada, yada, yada. I was like, okay, go ahead. And she's like, we were in Atlanta because we have some property in Georgia. So I was in Atlanta. I was like, hey, I know this person that does hair. And so she comes in, she's like, hey, she goes, well, I'm a little low on cash. I was like, okay, I got you. So, dude, $1,000 fucking dollars later, I was like, I didn't mean to get you like that. I'm like, what the?
That's why she told you she was short on cash.
Dude, $1,000 to get your hair done. I don't know how we're getting off fucking in the hair from whippings.
Ask a white guy. She lied to Jeremy. It didn't cost that much.
No, it did. I saw the receipt from. Dude, it was nuts.
I guarantee you, if she bought it, it wouldn't have cost that much.
Probably not.
Yeah, it's kind of like your kid.
And then they try to tell me, they're like, does it look good? The thing is, it looks good when you touch it. It feels like the term, or what do you call it, the predator.
Yeah,
it feels like the predator. You're like,
I got a rash on my right shoulder from a girl laying on my shoulder all night. Dude, Eric gave me a rash.
Man, there's some real world problems going on up in this motherfucker.
Oh,
what about you,
that's
Mike?
Crazy.
You got any stories about hair?
No, as a matter of fact, I don't. I don't really do hair.
What about different generations? Do they think? Does like the kids or like all generations think they had it harder? You know,
every generation thinks that they had it harder than the next generation.
Yeah.
And to some degree, that's true.
Right.
You know, because the things that we're talking about now, like we're like you said before, we are the people who went from analog to digital, and we're also the people who went from ass whoopins to not ass whoopins.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, what I think is that some of the techniques work. Some things are good. That maybe we can get to a day where nobody has to beat the shit out of their kids. But there are a lot of kids out there right now who aren't getting their asses beat that need to.
Oh my god, dude.
And
it's bad.
I think it's a matter of environment.
You know what? I feel threatened as an adult now. I feel threatened as an adult that I have to submit to a child. Whereas when we were growing up, we had to submit to our elders.
Mm-hmm.
And we gave them that respect or we would get it smacked out of us. And now I feel like I've got to submit to the child.
Yeah.
You know, like I can't say anything. They can do whatever they want, act however they want. Dude, the world's fucked up. I mean, it's fucked up.
Yeah, it is.
And it frustrates me.
I don't believe that's what you really have. It's exactly that bad. I believe it's more like compromise in a way. But no, I think it's more submit to do what's right.
Yeah.
I ain't submitting to no kid. Not like that. But yeah, it's kind of, I guess you just love your child. Like with my daughter, it's like she's the only woman or female I could ever say I had actual unconditional love. And so no matter what, you're going to want them in your life. No matter what, you're going to want them to like you. So you just do that submitting shit. You don't have to do it. You just choose to do it because you feel like if I don't, like my daughter didn't talk to me for like 2 days the other day, you know, over some fucking boy. You know, I'll break this motherfucker's hand.
See, there it is, yeah.
You know, that's how I'm feeling in the back of my head. But no, you got to just, it's like a compromise, man. They're growing up. They're just like us. You're not gonna. Your mom can't beat your ass no more like she did back then. You know, you're not gonna. Your mom can't tell you can't date that black girl with the $1,000 hair. Back then, your mom probably would have. If you had took a girl from school and took $10 and gave it, your mom would have been like, "Hell no, you better not be doing that."
Right
but now, she can't tell you can't. So it's kind of like that, man. They get older and they become, you know, their own way of thinking, and we just love them, man. That's all.
No, not you know it. I do, and it's funny. Amy, a singer. She's replying and she's asking, what kind of kids do I hang around? Amy, I'll tell you, it's not that I hang around kids. What happens is I engage in a lot of people. So I have probably between 1 and 200 employees. Mm-hmm. And with that, you meet families, you meet people. And I'm working with young kids and like that work for us for the pizza stores or the coffee stores and just, the different kinds of businesses ALG has. And so I engage with these people and they're just disrespectful as shit. I don't mean because they need a spanking necessarily, just because they have no respect for authority now. When I was young, and here I go, when I was young, I would respect fucking authority. I mean, I'm not saying I had to respect it because I feared it a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I was about to tell you. It's
right.
It's not respect, it was fear.
That's right.
And these young kids, they don't have that.
None. They know they're protected.
And I'm glad that they know. It's not even that, bro. Well, I'm not going to say it's not that, but we grew up, just look at us. We weren't scared of nothing. I wasn't. No. I'm still not. We grew up. What I think happens is kids grow up seeing things. We saw daddy drinking liquor, but he might have told us that was his medicine or he put it in some different container, but we knew it was liquor.
Yeah.
We saw, I'm not saying me or you or who, but people saw their mama talking to that man at the store, or they saw their daddy talking to some other woman in the store knowing mama was home, and these kids grew up seeing all these things that when we were kids, we were taught is what goes on in this house stays in this house. And I think when the kids grow up seeing so many things, they get to the point where it's like, I don't have to hide what I do. You do it. You know what I mean? Like, that's what it really is. It's not necessarily you or me or this, but the older generation is not to really be respected.
And it's funny.
They're not. They haven't earned it.
Yeah.
They haven't.
Well, but here's the thing. I agree with that the older generation isn't to be respected.
Well, I'm not going to say, no. Let me take that. Not that they're not to be. What I'm saying is they have to earn that too.
But can I make a point?
Yeah.
I agree with what you're saying. Yeah. And it's funny because, again, Amy's replying and she said something that fits right into this, which is, no, and I appreciate her comments, this whole worth entitlement thing. So I want to be able to spin on this for just a second. I got to get on this one. So I agree with what you said. There's a sense of respect is earned.
Right.
But authority needs to be something that every person learns to understand and learns to respect the position this person's in. You may not respect an elder per se because they're an asshole or you just don't like their ways, but we need to respect their seasoning in life. Now, obviously, there's exceptions. I get it. Crazy, child molesters, weirdos, all this bullshit. I know there's exceptions. I get it. Yeah. But just as a blanketed statement. Now, she made the point, Amy did, and I want to. This is something that I definitely want to comment on if you guys are open to listen to it. Kids today know their worth. They don't know their worth. What that means is when someone says, I know my worth, me, that's in a sense of entitlement. What I mean by entitlement is sometimes you got to earn, you got to build. And if you go into a Walmart, and this is not against your daughter at all, not at all.
Yeah.
But today's youth, if you go in demanding and wanting more pay because that's what you're worth, maybe you need to realize too that the reason inflation and things are so fucking expensive is because everyone knows their worth. And the reality is you got to earn sometimes where you get in life. And I'm not saying that you're not, there's smart people out there and they're sharp, young, old, whatever. But you can't just wake up with this sense of entitlement as a young child and think that you deserve making all this money, because in our culture today, we have all these internet gurus talking and preaching about how you can make money online and make millions and gazillions of dollars online. And now that you think, hey, I got all this attainable opportunity that if I'm going to go work brick and mortar, if I'm going to go work at an X store or do this, that, and the other, I deserve X amount of pay. Well, the problem is who's paying for that? If you're saying that, hey, kids deserve more money and they're entitled to make more money, well, guess what? You're paying that. Because when you do go to Walmart, you're paying those fees. When you go to Parati's Pizza, we pay people $15 an hour. We have to. Well, but the problem with that is it sounds good on paper, but everyone's paying more money. Yep. Right now, inflation is high. So I get back to this final statement is it's not about knowing your worth. Sometimes it's about paying your dues. Because if I can see that you're someone that I respect because you've paid your dues, you put your head down, you work, you are a yes or no sir type person, then you're going to get really far in this world, because people that really make money, millionaires out there, people that really make money, want to mentor people that are mentorable. And that is what you need to show the world instead of all this fucking entitlement. Now, that's my piece.
Yeah.
So really the answer is, it's not enough to know your worth. You got to be able to show your worth.
Bingo.
You know, let people know that you are worth what you believe that you're worth. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. We all think that we're worth more than we really are. But you got to go out there and you got to put it out there. You got to show people. You got to give people a reason to believe, understand, and know that you are worth what you believe that you are.
I'm going to be the person, the antagonist. And it's good because it shows, it's about the switch. This is the thing. People say that, but what you all are actually saying is the same thing that the young people are saying. Anybody that's in charge is going to want to set the standard, but everybody who's successful here, they didn't get successful by that. This country got successful by killing his fucking brother. Let's be real. White European people went to war and killed and conquered and took what they wanted. And what's going on with these kids today is these kids are waking up to history that, see what you said, I can't say that it's wrong, but you told me your opinion. And so that's what you would preach to a child. That's what you would preach to your children, to a, what's it called? An intern or a new employee.
Someone,
But if somebody goes back and studies history of this country, that is not what the fuck they did. Nobody got what they were worth. People got what they wanted because they went and took it because they felt entitled. I felt like I want those diamonds that are in Africa. I felt like I want that motherfucker with that fat ass that's over there. And I'm going to go into these people's country and I'm going to kick the man's ass and I'm going to fuck their women. That's what this country came from. And people who are wealthy had that mentality. I'm going to take over. Who said that this building belonged to whoever owns it?
Yeah.
Somebody took it and said, hey, this is what I'm going to do. They felt entitled. So the only thing we're seeing now with our children, and that's why I say the old way of discipline is not going to work, is because the children are now able to internet. The only thing the internet has done is it's made everything accessible. That's why I like Donald Trump. He made our country accessible. He made it to where a poor person who didn't know can now see, hey, we're fucking bitches in the White House. We're grabbing women by the pussy because we're rich and we can pay them off. Hey, we're over here stealing money because you know what? We have loopholes in the law and we know how to get away with it.
Can I make a point? I agree with what you said historically, but we're in a new age. And this is my opinion. I want you to hear this through. So I hear what you're saying, and I don't dispute your logic. I can tell you my story.
Right.
I own multiple businesses. I'm probably.
You said we weren't going to talk about that.
Well, we're not, but now I got to make it relevant. I got to make it relevant now. I'm in a pretty decent position in life, financially, as one would say. I have no college education, and I didn't take shit.
Right.
What I did is I was groomed because I was groomable. Right. I would find someone that was successful, and I literally worked for free. Yeah. I literally worked for free when I was in my early 20s for a company for an opportunity because they didn't want to hire me, and I excelled because I asked for their knowledge. I didn't take.
Right.
I asked. I was groomed.
I think that's
yeah. My point in saying that is I understand historically what you're saying.
Right.
But in today's world, there is exposure. Kids are not naive anymore to work 9 to 5 hourly. I get it. They have options now. My point, though, is your net worth is your network. And if you want to be successful in life, be someone that could be mentored.
I'll give you that.
That's my point. And
I'll give you that.
I look for kids today that are submissive in respect, not in any type of forcible tone.
Right.
And I want them to say, look, if you will allow me, if you want to learn the knowledge I do have, and I've got mentors too that believe me, but if you want to learn, let's say you want to become a millionaire, I could show you how to do it. I could tell you everything you need to know about how to be a millionaire.
He's about to teach me after the show, y'all.
Well, hear me out. I can show you how to do it. But if you're coming in with arrogance and entitlement and you got the taker mentality, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Because I didn't have that. But
Right.
if you can be submissive in tone and you can be respectful to my authority, not in my, I'm trying to hold you to the fire,
Right.
but because I'm busy and I want someone that is a sponge, I'll give you what I know. And if you can duplicate what I did and I can show you, you
Yeah.
can become successful
I got you.
if that's what success means to you. I'm not saying money means success.
No, I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
I
so-
don't disagree with that.
Today's kids, though, not today's maybe, but in general,
People, because the adults
People.
too. 'Cause the
Oh,
adults too.
yeah.
The adults are way worse.
oh, dude, listen, I
Yeah.
hire people, man, fuck. I hire people, we offer generous salaries. And, oh, I want to make a point.
Can you hire me? I'll take it.
Hey, man, you never know. Here's what I want to say.
I'm tired of delivering.
I want to make this point. People say they know their worth, and you say kids now know their worth. You say you know your worth now. What is it? Let's talk about dollars and cents
Mhm.
without talking about how much money I'll make.
Mhm.
If you know your worth, are you
Save it
making?
for the next show?
No, but back to discipline.
Right.
Are you really making what you're worth right now?
Nobody is. I don't think.
So then you have a number. What is it? You don't have to say it, but what is it?
Right.
If you're not hitting your number, then
There's something
no
else
one's
you
going to
gotta
give
do.
it to you.
Right.
You
I
can-
get you.
and no one's
I
going to
get
get, and you're not
Yeah.
going to be able to take it.
you. Yeah.
You got to be submissive, respectful to those that make it, so they'll want to pour into you.
Right.
Kids learn that, they'll get ahead.
I think that. I know what you're saying is definitely true.
Yeah.
It's just that it's more. There's so many variables in it. Like what you just said is true. But you
Yeah.
know what? That works in a perfect system. That means that the kid's respectable, but also you as the mentor or the leader, you
Yeah.
have to give them the same way. Now,
Yep.
what happens because it happens every day, what happens to the child that's from a different area or different this or different that, and now the person, not saying you're this way, but the person in your position, they don't like them because of that, so they don't give them the respect.
We all grew up in the same neighborhood.
Everything, but we weren't all treated the same.
That's true, and I agree with that.
Your story's nothing like mine.
Fair enough.
You
Yeah,
get what
fair
I'm
enough.
saying?
I do. I
You
agree with
got
that.
jumped by the gang people, and I probably was friends with them. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about two totally different. All I'm saying is that everything has like a variable that goes to it. So to fix one problem or one issue, we would have to also in return fix the other issue, and it's going to always go back and forth.
Yeah.
So the overall point, the overall thing we can agree on is that the tactics then don't work now, and we can give a list of numbers why.
Yeah.
Now, you gave a solution,
Yeah.
and that solution will work where you are.
Sure.
That solution doesn't work in the post office where I work.
Sure. Okay. Fair enough.
You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
It doesn't work
Yeah.
over here at this job here, but
Yeah.
what you're saying is definitely true. No one is probably getting what they want.
But what if someone
We
said
can't
this?
say what somebody's worth really because there's no way to prove it. But we're definitely not all getting the money that we want, and we all could do something more to achieve. Or if we wanted you to believe that we're really worth this, there's definitely something more that I could do.
Pick a number and reverse engineer. What if I told you that, let's talk about a postal service guy.
Mhm.
Let's say that a guy makes a good living, great living as a post office man, postal man, but you only lived on half of that wage
Mhm.
and the other half you invested. And I could show you in 5 years how to take half that investment and become a millionaire.
Yeah, I definitely believe that. I agree with that.
Knowledge is power.
Yeah, I actually
But
was
I'm-
doing that when I first started.
You got it. Now, if I'm going to groom a child and I'm going to teach someone up and coming, I don't want someone that's a know-it-all entitled brat. Because here's what I say. Here's
I
my
get
go.
what you're saying.
Yeah, my go-to is when the kids start being know-it-alls. It's okay. You got it figured out. Now tell me how to do it.
Mhm.
You got it figured out. I've done it. Tell me now how to do it. And they'll go, no. What you're doing is you're reading the internet. You're listening to fucking gurus online, which is great. Rah. But can you tell me how to do it?
Yeah.
And that's my reality. That's
Right.
the reality I live in.
Right.
Yeah. So what's up?
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah. So I'm just sitting here. I'm just taking it all in. I'm listening because I want to be a millionaire.
That's
too.
what I say. I want to be a millionaire.
So I'm just.
Matter of fact,
taking
I'll take a
notes
whipping with
and
a
I can tell y'all
switch.
how to make $1 million.
Hey, you can beat me with a
Staying
switch,
out
a
of the
belt,
way.
and an extension cord right now at 44 years old. If you can make me a millionaire,
I can make you a millionaire. You know how you
I'll
do
tell
it?
that.
I'll tell everybody listening to the show, this is how you become a millionaire. No bullshit. I swear to God. And you're going to think this is cliche, but I'm going to tell you how to do it. Number one, how often can you read a 300-page book? Honestly. 300-page book.
I
With
think
your
I
with your
started
current with your
mine
current
when I was
lifestyle.
6
30
years
pa-
old.
No. Mike. We know you could read faster than that. But seriously, all kidding aside, 300-page book. I'm going to give you the answer how to become a
30
millionaire.
days?
How many?
30 days?
Fair enough. Buy one book a month and make sure it's not fiction. Make sure it's a how-to book. How to manage your money, how to invest in the stock market, how to buy and invest in businesses. Get your mind thinking that way, number one. Number two,
Right.
Open up a brokerage account. This is, I swear to God, this is true. Open up a brokerage account. TD Ameritrade, Fidelity, Charles Schwab. I don't care if it's $100 or $100,000. Put it in there. Number two, pick 3 stocks.
Yep.
Amazon, Walmart, Delta Airlines. Give an example. Just an example. Those are high volume traded stocks. And then I want you to focus on those and look at their patterns for months. Then what I want you to do is take $1,000, for example. Now, and then I want you to trade that $1,000 and bet on those patterns. And if you pay attention and you read the news and you pay attention to it, you will grow your wealth.
Yep.
Then cut in half what you're currently making. I'm sorry, cut in half what you're currently spending. So let's pretend, using round figures, let's say someone makes 50 grand a year. I know you guys make more than that, I'm sure, but let's just call it 50 grand. 25 you live on. That's hard to do.
Yeah.
Hard to do, but do it.
Yeah.
The other 25, invest it.
In that.
Give it 7 years with a long-term growth stock where the moving average of the stock is 50 days, and along with the moving average of 50 days, you see a 200-day moving average, meaning that the stock is progressively going up in average between 50 and 200 days parallel. And I promise you, if you manage your money wisely and do that, you'll become at least a $500,000 type of guy up to $1 million guy. No fucking questions.
Right.
That's how you do it. Now, the question is, do you have the discipline? And mama whoop you enough to do it.
Yeah, that's true.
Sorry. That's my tidbits for the day on the JB Financial Show.
Hey, man, that's worth it. That's worth listening to.
Yeah, I think that
Somebody owes us some money right now.
Get your money.
We're like the pastor. We want 10% of whatever you make based on what he just told you.
Oh, yeah. No, listen, I want to help. Listen, but here's a lot of shit I don't know. Like, if I want to learn to dress good, I'm going to go to you because I need some work.
Hey, man.
I need you to go shopping with me, man.
Just give me that $1,000 you gave her for that hair, man. I'll bring you back some.
Well, she gave me something back that you're not going to be able to deliver.
Damn,
so
for
let's
sure
be real.
not. Damn for sure. Hey, I'll bring you back one of her and an outfit.
That's all you need is 1,000, sir? I love it, dude.
You got to take it to the clinic first.
Dude. So I do have a question for you guys. Do you think this generation has it harder than we did?
Hell no.
I'm going to say yeah.
Yeah, in some ways, and no.
I'm going to say yes. I want to say yes. Because things were so simple. Go ahead, Mike.
Okay, yeah. Because
we haven't heard
there
from you in a
are
while.
some things today that are way easier than they were when we were kids. Like, way easier. But at the same time, they are stuck with social media. The whole world knows what the fuck your kids are doing. Your kid gets into a fight, it's on World Star Hip Hop. And if your kid happen to get their ass whipped in that fight, then that's going to stick with them for a while.
Yeah.
I got my ass whipped a few times, but
Me too.
Nobody knows about that unless I tell them about it.
Yeah, I think it's much harder because life's a lot more complicated.
Yeah.
You know, the things that we think about that we say is harder for us is because we don't know how to do it. But it's not really harder. We just don't know how. I remember when my computer was messed up, when me and my little girl's mom were still married. She was roughly 4 or 5 years old. And we were just really trying to figure this computer out, like something I was trying to figure out on it. My little girl's like 4 years old, and she just went and touched something, and it started working, like at 4 years old. No, it's what I'm saying is whatever was wrong, it's built for them. So this, so a lot of stuff, once you go to get older, I mean, they don't even write in cursive. They don't, there's the way they do math. We know the answers. It's just that the way they do it now.
It's nuts.
It's crazy.
What do they call it?
I don't even know.
Common Core.
Common Core.
It's crazy to us, though. You get what I'm saying? So to us, we're going to say that's harder. They got it. Wait, man. But it's just that things are changing. And if your life doesn't make you have to change, then it's going to be hard. You know what I mean? Like your life doesn't require you to learn how to do Facebook
Yeah.
Because if you're making plenty of money without Facebook, so it don't matter.
Yeah.
But to some kid who hasn't no Facebook to do their homework,
Yeah.
you know, that's harder. We didn't have to know all that. Our TV was one button on and maybe a remote or finger. Now they're switching all these axles and
It's fucking crazy,
man,
dude.
me and Mike were hooking this shit up and our HDMA and SUB port.
HDMI and USB ports.
Yeah, and I'm like on the damn TV. Like, man, I thought that was a computer. USB was a computer. And man, that shit. I told Mike, look, you can do all that. Then I'm like, feel like I'm just really here in the way. I'm more likely just to trip over a damn cord. But in my everyday life, to deliver mail and watch the few little shows I watch and to get on Facebook, I don't have to know that stuff. You get what I'm saying? I think, I don't know, man.
No, dude, you're saying
like kids today do have to know. Kids today have to know things that we don't know.
Yeah.
But
dating's definitely harder,
dude.
I think dating's easier.
It is.
It's easier to get a date, but I'm talking about like a relationship, like to get a relationship, a real one.
Oh, that might make sense. Yeah.
And there's all these different, man, motherfucker can catch an STD from just hugging a motherfucker on the face and your freaking lips bust out.
Get a digital STD fucking through the phone.
I mean, just hugging a girl and you rubbed up against her.
I got AIDS NFT.
Yeah, like you got so much shit you got to worry. What's that other shit? The monkeypox and all that? Man, we didn't.
Dude, monkeypox, COVID.
All this shit, man, you got to worry about. That's
damn.
Man,
Back in
we
those
just had to
days.
really pretty much worry about getting pregnant. Somebody, not us,
It's
but
something
somebody
weird.
getting pregnant. And then I think HIV came or something, and you were kind of scared. But I don't know anybody that has it, or I didn't know anybody.
Well, HIV was the one that killed you.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, what I'm saying is in our day, like just say with sex, we worried about just really getting a girl pregnant, and then HIV came. But what I'm saying is, I never, like, all my friends, nobody I know had HIV. I'm not saying people didn't.
Yeah, no, I know.
I didn't know anybody. Now, like, they got all kinds of crap they got to worry about. Like, boys don't really, like, finding a girl, somebody to go out with, somebody, like I told this chick the other day, she's like, finding somebody to fuck, that's easier than taking a bath. Like, if you said right now you want to be married, tell the truth, it's not easy. I mean, it's easy.
Marriage is fucking hard, dude.
I'm talking about to find a good woman that you want to marry. Man, that shit's not out here.
Oh.
These fucking motherfuckers want to sit up and text all goddamn day. You know, man, you ain't got time for that shit. It's crazy, man.
Well, it's because we have all these options, but women have options too.
Yes or no? Yeah, they do.
Like, they will replace your ass quick if you're not up to their standards.
Yeah.
I mean, back in the day and even in our parents' day, I mean, a woman was happy to have a man who had a job and could take care of the house.
Yeah.
But,
now you got to make money and look good.
Yep.
You got to do both. You just have to get some money.
Dude, yeah, it's too much.
Or you don't have to even care about your money because some women out earn the men. Yeah. And that's a discipline thing too. A lot of the stuff is how people grew up. A lot of what I see from mentoring children, because I mentor children, and what I see with the girls is a lot of the kids that are being mentored come from single parent homes. And what I notice is the mothers, they're real hard on their daughters. And I I'm not saying race, but this is mostly black women. I deal with black children, and you see that the mothers with the daughters, they're like this. I'm just using an example. Hey, you gotta learn how to work on your car because you can't be dependent on a man. Hey, you gotta go to college and get a good job. You can't be dependent on a man. So the girls that you're seeing now from 20 years ago, 30 years ago, a lot of them have been groomed this way. So they're going to college, they're doing this, they're doing that. Meanwhile, the little boy is at home. And the mom's kind of like sad that his dad's not around or this. So and she don't have a man either. Remember this.
Yeah.
So she's buying her little boy all these Jordans and video games, and she's dressing him up so he looks like her supposed to be husband. And she's cooking and making his food.
You're talking truth right now.
No,
I
see this shit with the kids I mentor. They come from single parent homes.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to say it's every mother. I'm going to say it's a majority. So what you see in the world now is you see young men like, that aren't working. They're looking for your daughter who has a good job. You see young men who date women and want them to treat them like the mother. Meanwhile, you see girls that they're not trying to be dependent on a man. They're getting money. They're getting this. They're getting that. And I think it's about design. I think it's more design. And I think it affects certain people more than it affects other people because of home backgrounds, financial status.
Yeah.
You know, if you came from a house where you were able to get a better education and see more of this, you're going to see, like us coming to Crowley. I saw things. I had a buddy, he's bragging about this girl he married, and not bragging, he's just happy about it. He's talking about our family and how they save money and they do this and do that. A lot of stuff he talks about, I'm like, man, we learned that in school. But where he went to school the same year as us, he didn't learn this kind. They didn't have DECA at their school. They didn't have these type of classes. And so you start learning a lot of things, you know what I mean, that you get taught, other people don't. And so you're seeing a reflection of that. Everything you see out here today is a reflection of us, of our parents. And when you see that reflection, you don't like it. But if we start looking at it as, hey, this is us. We produce this. Not maybe you personally, not you, but we produce this. So when I see this girl walking around with these short skirts, well, how many girls did you go and try to holler at that were dressed this way? How many girls that were covered up did you talk about and tell her she looked like a nun and called her Mother Mary?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How many girls do you see with all these filters and all this shit on Facebook that look, but if you saw her real face, you talked about her, or we called her Blackie, or we, you know what I mean? So or how many guys that, you know, like when you didn't dress a certain way, people treated you like shit. So you're going to go get you some money. Yeah. Some people were able to do like you. Some people sold drugs. Some people.
No, I got it.
And so we all contribute to what we see today. But as we get older, we want to separate ourselves from it. Yeah. And we want to say, this new generation, it's nothing new. Yeah. It's not new. This is us. These motherfuckers are walking around doing the shit that we showed them. And when we see it now, because we've become religious, or we become successful, or we become old. Yeah. Half the shit that I don't do now, it's not because I became such a good man. I'm not able to.
Yeah, straight up.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
I'm not able to hang on a block all night and kick it and do stuff. I'm not able. Yeah. I can't. You know what I mean?
Yeah, nah, dude. I mean,
so don't sit here.
Real world shit.
Let's not sit here and make it like, oh, we just changed and God spoke to us in our sleep. No, bitch, you're fat now. You know, you can't get a guy to give you money. Your stuff's worn out. No, homeboy, your dick don't work the same. You get what I'm saying? You're taking pills and your blood pressure is high. So that's why you're not chasing all these women and shit. You can't. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's be real, man. You can't do this shit. So now that you can't do it, you're going to preach to these youngsters about how y'all shouldn't be out here chasing these women and this. You need to get you a girl. Motherfucker, you're lying. If I gave everybody a new dick, $1 million, and a new heart, and some black hair on their head instead of gray, what the fuck would you do? And I bet you it wouldn't be I bet you it won't be the shit you're preaching. That's my opinion, you know.
So how do we instill into the younger generation wisdom? Because, you know, that's what we want to give them, right? Mm-hmm. How do we do it?
You got to be open and willing to share your experiences with them, share what you learned throughout your life, and to not hold back, not hide the stuff that you did back in the day, the fucked up shit that you did, the bad things that you did, you know. Mm-hmm. But you also got to show them that you learned from that too. And that
there you go.
You were able to turn things around and you were able to get yourself into this position. But a lot of kids, you know, are influenced from what they watch from other people. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I don't know what to do about that. Maybe there's a way to control that. Well, really,
I know what
at the end of the day, you just got to be able to show them what's right or wrong.
Kill them off. No, you got to kill off people. That's what the government's doing. They're killing off people. They know you can't fix these motherfuckers, man.
Wisdom, hey, Jabari / Alex Jones.
Hey, wisdom is what? Defined as what? Applied knowledge?
Yeah. Sure.
So to give children wisdom, to give the youth wisdom, you have to take the knowledge you know and apply it. A lot of us motherfuckers are not applying it. We talk good. I can talk good as fuck, bro. I can sell you anything you want.
Practice what you
That doesn't mean when I go home I do it.
But
that doesn't mean that, you know, I can talk about how to be a millionaire my damn self, because I've watched all kinds of people on YouTube, and I can talk to you about stocks, but shit, have I took half of my salary and saved it? And hell the fuck no. I haven't done that. Am I gonna do it? Hell no. I might not live that long. I'm figuring, and that may be what's held me back. You get what I'm saying? we can't give somebody wisdom if we're not doing it ourselves.
Well, so yeah, you're
The
saying
blind's leading the blind.
experiential type wisdom, which I think is important. Mike, you nailed it, and I think we talk about discipline and all that shit. I do think the discipline I lay out for my kids personally, it's just a personal thing, is how to succeed in life, not just money, but happiness, health. I suck with relationships, clearly, so I don't give wisdom. Yeah, they're
high five, buddy.
Yeah, right on. And listen, I know.
But we keep a good-looking motherfucker on our show.
Dude, I got some baddies, dude. And I'm gonna be honest. I'm looking to settle down now. I was dated, I'm dating now. I'm looking to settle down. And I tell my kids that. I'm like, look, you might have come over some days unexpected and there'd be somebody next to me, that's crawling out, leaving hair shit everywhere, and my daughter, she's like, Dad, why do all the girls you date leave hair all over the house?
Does that mean the same thing as why they black?
Yeah. She don't get it, dude. She's like, do they shed? I'm like, baby, it's not really their hair. It's like, this is a white household trying to figure out how this works. We're like, baby, listen, this is not.
I love it.
It's not the real hair. She's like, well, what do you mean? It's like, well, it's not really grown in their scalp. It's real hair.
There's a black woman listening right now,
dude,
getting pissed off, and then there's another one saying, But I think he's a millionaire, girl. I'm gonna try to go over there.
Shit. Here's the thing, though. If you ever tell a black woman, and tell me if you experience this, that her hair ain't real, you can fucking almost get jumped.
Oh yeah,
I'm
paid
like,
for it.
Yeah, I'm like, your hair ain't real though. No, it's real hair, but it's just not mine. Yeah. And I'm like, well, what does that mean? Like, how does that work? Is it real?
I didn't even know it was real hair. I thought that shit was plastic.
Shit, all I know is I'm about to start sweeping that shit out. I'll make a fortune on the girls I date just from what they leave over. I'll start washing that shit. We'll get with your daughter. We'll make an enterprise. Be like, can you please sell this shit online? It's genuine Chinese.
Only on the Gen X podcast, man. Golly. Oh, shit, man. Well, I just keep coming back to Mike. Mike's the good guy on this.
Yeah, Mike's like, you motherfucker.
Me and Jeremy are the ones that got hit with the extension cord and beaten. Mike was the innocent one that was just standing there and got in trouble because he was with us.
Oh, shit, no doubt.
Yeah, there was a lot of that in my life.
A lot of innocent by association or guilty by association.
Can't wait till we get off and somebody that I know that saw it and they talk to me about Jeremy.
Oh my God, dude!
I'm gonna fight a black chick today over my white friend Jeremy. Jamie.
Hey man, but if any black chicks are listening, I know how to do it right. Just want to lay that out there real quick. Yeah.
Y'all hear his voice change? Slick motherfucker. Don't be fooled. Hey, hide your daughters from that guy.
Daughters.
Hide your wife too.
Hey, I only date single women, 35 and up. Okay, I don't do. If they're young, I can't do it. I got a 21-year-old.
Only because he doesn't want you to try to have no kid by him. It ain't
hell no, I don't want any more.
That's what that would be my issue.
No, dude, I'm done. I've done made all the babies I'm gonna make. Now I'll practice procreation, of course. But
man, life. We got a long way to go.
Well, y'all, before this gets too X-rated, I think it's time for us to get on out of here.
We do that every time it's about time to go, man. Me and Jerry, we're gonna fix that by the next episode. We're gonna end with church music and call it to the altar. I promise. Next week.
Amazing grace. You gonna wrap it up, Mike?
Sure, why not? Hey, I think that's going to do it for us today. So thanks to everybody who tuned in. Thanks for everyone who dropped comments. We appreciate it. So, hey Google, hey Siri, and Alexa, set a reminder to like and subscribe to the Gen X Talk podcast. And until next time, bye.
Bye now.